everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Becca from At Home in the Sun, and today I am going to be doing a cash stuffing for our last paycheck from October. So thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Becca and I live in South Florida with my husband and 3 kids, and we do utilize the cash envelope budgeting method to get out of debt more quickly and be more intentional with our spending. So today we're going to be stuffing expenses and sinking funds with this money. So the bills are already paid. They get paid straight out of the bank account, and then whatever is left over after paying the bills, we pull out of the bank and I allocate it for expenses, sinking funds, and savings challenges. Savings challenges will be a separate video. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So this is my bank envelope. I take it with me when I go pull out the cash out of the bank. So let's see how much we are working with today. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 660, 670, 680, 690, 700, 710, 720, 730, and 740. So that's $1,740. So we have a good amount to play with today, which I'm very thankful for. How are you guys doing? Did you guys have a good October? How is your fall going? It's been so nice that it's getting a little bit cooler and the humidity is getting a little bit lower down here in South Florida. I'm still struggling. Like, I'm trying to wear my sweaters. Like, I'm wearing one right now, but I'm so hot. Like, we're struggling down here in Florida. We want some sweater weather, but it's still really, really hot. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. So we're gonna start with my first binder, my Gold Digger binder. This is from Chicky Treasures. Please go check her out on Etsy. She makes gorgeous personalized resin binders, and she made this one for me, and I just absolutely love it. So these are my high priority funds. We're gonna be stuffing first. So this is groceries. So I do have a couple of gift cards in there. I have my Aldi's gift card I haven't used yet, and I also got my Fetch gift card. If you're not familiar with Fetch, it is an app where you scan your receipts. So you just do your shopping as normal and you scan your receipts into the app and you get points. And then when you accrue a certain amount of points, you can redeem them for all kinds of things, for merch, for gift cards. So I saved up enough to get a $50 Visa gift card. So that is in there as well. So I'll talk about that in just a minute. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be stuffing $500 into groceries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even though I do have the gift cards, I'm still going to be stuffing this much because I wanted to build up a little bit of a cushion into groceries, because we haven't had a cushion in groceries for a long time. And it feels good to have a little bit of extra money in there sometimes. So I'm going to be stuffing this, like I said, for the next 2 weeks. And I still haven't used my Aldi's gift card. This is a $100 gift card. I did cover up the identifying information on my Visa gift card that I got from Fetch, but this is what it looks like. So if you opt for a, you can get a digital gift card or a physical gift card. If you opt for a physical one, they will deduct $3 from it to ship it to you. The first time that I got one, I got digital, and the second time I thought I would try physical. I ran into a few problems with the digital gift card. Trying to buy things online, because you can't go over that, obviously, and usually most merchants online don't give you another option for entering a second payment. So I actually ran into some problems with that. I wasn't able to use all of the money on the card because of that reason. So the Fetch app has really been a huge blessing for us. So I'll put my code up here for you guys. If you want to sign up for Fetch, please use my referral code. I would really appreciate it. All right, so for spending, we're going to be adding 110, and some of this money is already spent, and I got to pull it to pay back the credit card. Kids, we're going to be adding $20 to kids. And pets, we're going to be adding $40 to pets. They have been doing so good since they came back from the dog trainer. Vet visits, we're working on building this one back up, so let's add a 20. I just spent all the money on a vet visit, so we're up to $70 in vet visits. Household, we're going to be adding $250 It's getting close to the time where our Amazon subscribe and save is gonna be coming up soon, so that money covers Amazon subscribe and save. A lot of our household stuff's on there. Food Forest is gonna be getting $50. My husband is working so hard today out there. He's weeding the garden and he's doing a lot of things. It's looking really good. Health, we're gonna be giving $350. I have to redo a very expensive test, and I have to make a doctor's appointment with my functional medicine doctor, and they do not take insurance, and the test is out of pocket. So I am doing some treatments right now that are very expensive, so that's why we add so much with every stuffing. And this is only temporary, but I am so thankful that I'm able to cash flow this, because I started being chronically ill quite a few years ago, and we weren't able to cash flow it at the time, like for treatments and things, and we got into a lot of debt. I haven't talked about that too much, but we got into a lot of debt when I first got sick. I'm much better now, and we're able to cash flow the treatments now, so it is just a huge blessing all around. Medical is not going to be getting stuff. I haven't been able to really keep money in here right now. This is for long-term stuff, so I'm not even going to stuff it right now. All of it went into health, and beauty is not going to get stuffed this time either. So we are done with this binder. We're going to put it to the side. All right, let's move on to this binder, my pink discbound binder. And just a reminder, I do sell these in my Etsy shop. I can personalize them for you, so go check those out if you like these pretty light pink discbound binders. I just love them. They're so pretty. All right, so this is also a high priority binder. So piano is going to be getting 70. This is for my daughter's piano lessons, and this 70 covers 2 weeks of lessons. So we should have, I think, 70 already in here. Let's see what we have in here. Yes. All right, great. So this will cover the next month of lessons. So we're at 140. Perfect. I think we get an invoice for her piano like in the middle of the month. Home care, this is a new envelope. This is for home related expenses. So we actually just got some stuff done on the outside of our house. We had to hire somebody to do some cleaning and power washing and stuff. And since this is a new envelope, we had to pull that out of our emergency savings, but it really needed to be done. So I really want to work on this home care envelope and getting it built up for things like that come up. So home care is going to be getting $20. I really need to up the amount that I put into this for those home related expenses. So right now we have $60 in home care. And car care, this one is nice and healthy, thankfully. We do have oil changes coming up soon, which will come out of this. So car care is going to be getting, actually, you know what? I'm not going to be doing cash. I forgot that I left the money in the bank. So I'm going to be doing a placeholder. I think I have some placeholders over here. Yes, so I'm going to be doing $50. I moved this over to my savings account. I have a savings account where I keep all of my like car care stuff and have everything like separated out. So I left the money in the bank and I just moved it over to this account. So I'm going to be adding a placeholder to show that I have this much in that account in the bank. So $50. I think I did that in my last cash stuffing. Yeah, I added a 50. So actually what we can do is take these two 50s and swap them for a 100. So let's do that. So I have another $100 one. All right, so let's see where we are with car care. We have 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 790, and 800. I'm so happy that that has got built up so much. That makes me feel so good. So $800 in car care. I need to do a bill swap soon and get this money back into the bank. Car tags, we're gonna be adding $5. This is saving up for 2024. So we have $20, $30, and $40 in car tags. And life insurance is also going to be getting $5. This is for me. So we have $10, $20, $5 in life insurance. All right, so for lot tax, this is due next month, like within the next month. So I decided to stop pulling the cash out because I need to put it all back in the bank anyway to pay this property tax bill coming up very soon. So I'm putting $100 in here. However, I did leave it in the bank. So we're going to be using a placeholder to represent that 100. Now, since I already have 4 100s in here and I added another 100, I'm going to take these 4 and swap it out for a $500 placeholder. So we have 500 in the bank, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, and 970. I think the bill is going to be a little over 1,000, so we are almost fully funded. So that is great. All right, for subscriptions, this is an all digital fund. I keep our subscription money for our yearly subscriptions in the bank, and I just use a tracker so I can see how much I've added. So I do have this pink flower. It is halfway colored. That represents $10 because each flower is 20. I added 10 more dollars, so we're just gonna go ahead and finish coloring that flower to finish off this column here. So that one is done. I know our Amazon Prime is coming up due in like a couple weeks. So that will come out of subscriptions. All right, for our debt check-in, I did not make a regular payment on our HELOC. However, I did make a principal payment. So I decided to start putting a little bit of money towards the principal. So I did put $100 towards the principal. So I'm going to color in just like 1/3 of a honeycomb, just to show that principal payment. Though this may be skewed a little bit, like my tracker cards may be skewed, because if I start making principal payments in addition to the regular payments, then I will pay it off faster, which is, you know, the goal. So I may not actually need all of these cards. We'll see how it goes, because I'm really anxious to get that HELOC paid off as soon as possible. And I know the only way to do that is to make extra payments on the principal. So that's what we are trying to do. All right, so that binder is done. So we're gonna be moving on to my low priority funds. I also sell these binders, these ombre binders. They're so pretty. I love the chevron pattern and the ombre colors, and it's so squishy. I love this binder. All right, so our first category is travel. So for travel, we're just gonna be adding a little bit today, not too much, just $5 today. Just give it a little bit of something. So travel is at 50, 70, 90, 115. 115 for travel. We don't have a trip planned right now, but we need to be working on that fund slowly, so the money will be there next time you would like to travel. You and Me is also just getting a little bit today, just $5. This is for my husband and I. So we have 25 in You and Me. So date night, or maybe saving up for next year's anniversary. We'll see. Thanksgiving is coming up very soon. I'm excited. I'm already craving that cranberry sauce. All right, so Thanksgiving is getting 40. So let's see where we are with Thanksgiving. We have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, and 215. So we are at 215 with Thanksgiving. That is good. We usually spend quite a bit on meat because we have obviously the turkey, but then we like to have some other meat options. Like we usually have some beef options as well. So a lot of times we end up buying some of the meat, which can be expensive. I usually make a coleslaw and some dressing. I'm from the South, so we call it dressing, and it is not the same thing as stuffing. There's like this huge debate because I'm from the South, United States, and my husband is from the Northeast actually. And so the first time that we all had Thanksgiving together, they were like, here, have some stuffing. And they didn't know what dressing was. I was like, is that dressing? And they're like, what's dressing? And so we've always like had this whole debate about dressing versus stuffing. It's a hill I will die on. Dressing is not the same thing as stuffing, and dressing is far superior. All right, so Thanksgiving is stuffed. All right, so our gift fund is gonna be getting 30. It's my sister's birthday, like tomorrow, so I gotta get her something. She still hadn't told me what she wants. All right, so $30. So 20, 40, 50, 60, $75 in gifts. All right, and special events for birthdays, get-togethers, things like that come up. We're gonna be adding $5 to special events. So we have $20, $40, $50, and $60 in our special event fund. Perfect. All right, so low priority funds are done. So our last binder that we're gonna be stuffing today is my homeschool binder. I do homeschool my 3 kids. They also go to a drop-off homeschool co-op a few days a week so I can work. I'm also a teacher. All right, so curriculum is gonna be getting $20. So we have 45 in curriculum. Co-op is gonna be getting 10. This is for like fundraisers and field trips and stuff. So $20, $40, and $50 in co-op. Sometimes we have get-togethers at co-op, like potlucks and stuff. So there's always a little bit of money I need to set aside for that. Supplies, we're gonna be adding $10. This is for our own homeschool supplies at home. So we have $25 in supplies. Streaming hours, we're going to be giving this one $10. So we have $20, $40, $50, and $60 in streaming. And homeschool subscriptions, we're going to be adding $20 to this fund. So we have $20, $40, $60, $80, and $90 in homeschool subscriptions. And evaluations, this one's going to get $5. So evaluations is at $10, $20, and $30. This is saving up for 2024. And the last one in here is field trips. So we're gonna be adding $20 to field trips. So we have $50, $70, $90, and $100. Great. There's always a big field trip that we go on in the spring, but if anything else comes up, I need to have a healthy amount in that field trip fund because I know there's gonna be some field trips that their co-op plans to go on. All right, so let's go ahead and count and see how much money we have left. So 50, 70, 90, 110, and $120. So this $120 is gonna be set aside for our savings challenges. So that will be my next video that I put out. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your time with me and for cash stuffing with me. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye guys.